Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, well, TGIF and happy Friday, everybody. Here we go now, coasting right on into the weekend. And really, as we've gone through this work week, it's been a week of back and forth temperatures. We've had that cold front. It's kind of been seesawing through the area. Some days it's further north, we're milder. Some days it's further south, we're a little bit cooler. Similar story today. The front is to our south, so for a lot of us, again, you can see it's gray, it's cooler out there, but it will come surging to the north late day, and as that happens, it will turn into a milder afternoon, and in fact, even a milder evening across North Texas. And again, we'll be topping out, I think, right around 70 for a daytime high. But again, keep in mind that will be late into the afternoon. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some near record high temperatures as we get into tomorrow, Saturday. But the same front that's brought us some cooler weather kind of back and forth this work week, it's going to supercharge to the north. And I tell you what, late tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to come back down to the south, and it will have some colder air with it as we head into Sunday and as we head into the first part of next week. We'll talk about all that, also rain chances on the way as well. But at least today, look carefully here. You can see that blue line, that would be the front. Same front we've talked about all week. So again, it's to our south. Right now we're cloudy, it's foggy, temperatures are cooler, but again, that will come wobbling back to the north, making a run towards the Red River Valley late this afternoon. And again, as that happens, again, the milder temperatures to the south, 60s, some 70s, those will overspread North Texas. So late day, even for Friday evening plans, for most of us looking good. In fact, looking for this time of year, significantly mild around the area. Then again, tomorrow looks warm. Again, maybe even some record high temperatures tomorrow. But like I mentioned, as that front does move to the north, it will supercharge tomorrow. And again, very late tomorrow, Saturday, and early Sunday morning, it's going to come flooding back down to the south. And it will bring this time, not just cooler weather, but again, we've got some colder temperatures on the way. In fact, as we take a look at this a little more carefully, you can see as the front does begin to push back down to the south, it will bring at least a pretty decent batch of colder weather with it. Now, here's the other piece of this, and this is the kicker heading into the first part of next week. We've also got an upper level storm system coming out. This will offer us opportunities of rain Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday, so it looks pretty unsettled next week. The key piece of this, right now, it appears as though the freezing temperatures, the temperatures we would need to be concerned with for any wintry precipitation, stay just to our north, but it could be like 20 miles to the north up in Oklahoma. So again, our friends along the Red River Valley, while right now I have an all liquid forecast all next week, the devil's in the details, and we're really going to have to watch those temperature profiles a little bit cooler, and things could be a little bit different. All right, so we do want to keep our eye on that. But again, the bottom line, you can see it's going to be another slow-moving storm system. Again, waves of opportunities of precipitation as we go through next week. You saw 1, 2, 3 there, but again, look how close that cold air is. So again, got to keep eyes on that. Otherwise, future rainfall projections, this would be good news, especially if everything remains liquid across North Texas. Again, some locations could pick up 1 to maybe even 2 inches of rain. For the most part, this is a general rain. There's maybe a couple opportunities of some heavier rain, especially late Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll track that carefully, but I don't see a real deal flooding concern, but I do see a generous rain around the area, all things combined, by the time we get into very late on Wednesday. Otherwise, clouds today, again, front retreats to the north. You can see there's the clearing late day, and again, even heading into the evening, into tonight. Tomorrow, again, through a good part of the day, looks good, but as we get into tomorrow evening, there it is right there. You can see the front. There it is coming back through the area. Maybe an isolated shower near the front in our southeastern counties. That would be late tomorrow. But again, that's when it is definitely bringing some chillier air back into the area. So for today, even though it's going to be cooler through a good part of the day, again, the 70s slowly but surely do begin to flood back to the north into the area. Look at your evening forecast. Temperatures going in reverse. That's not a misprint. 60s into the 70s for any kind of Friday evening plans. That looks good. And again, you can see 50s, 60s overnight. And then for tomorrow, most of us in the 80s, near 80. Again, some near record high temperatures possible. I've taken that down a couple of degrees, but I think right around 80 for tomorrow. But then again, you can see the bottom drops out. We definitely turn cooler as we get into next week. Behind that front moving back through the area, rain opportunities showing up. But again, right now, it appears as though everything does remain liquid. More coming up.